Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will show you difference between store procedure and functions. So I have already created video on store procedure and function. So if you want to see individual videos, you can go and watch those videos. So I'll provide the link in the description. You can go and watch that. So now in this video I'm going to use student table, and if you will click on routines you can see I have already created all these procedure and function in my previous video. So I'm going to explain you the difference with the help of these procedure and functions. So in left I'm going to open function, let's say get student count, and in right I'm going to open store procedure. So let's say get student class. So in the view itself you can see the differences. You have seen two pictures and you know you have to find the differences. So you can see here as well that it's having some differences in the view. So firstly let me talk about parameters. So in function only you can see input type parameter we are taking, but in store procedure you have three type of inputs, three type of parameters: input, in out, and out parameter. So these three you can have. And in function there is return type and return length, and but in store procedure there is no concept of return type. So a function basically returns a value and control to calling function, whereas a procedure returns the control but does not return any value to calling function. So now if I'll talk about second difference, then in function DML commands are not supported, and in procedure DML commands are supported. So what I mean by DML is like update, delete, insert. So these commands are supported by procedure. You can write update command in a procedure, insert and delete, but in a function you can only write select query. So now let me execute a function. So click on execute and let's say write gender female and submit. So now you can see select and then function name is there. So we can call a function using a select query. But if I'll talk about, so let's say get student list and write 10 0 submit. So here you can see call is used, call and then procedure name. So basically a function can be called using a select query and a procedure cannot. But a store procedure can call a function. So let me show you that. So I add routine and write routine name, let's say get student count procedure. I'm just writing role. After that I'm not adding any parameter. So write begin and end, and here I'm just going to copy the select statement from left hand side and paste in right hand side definition. So in select, first one is function name and after that parameter, and I'm calling as a get a student count. So here gender I need to pass, so I'm passing female, and just create this routine. Now let me execute, and now you can see I'm getting student count as procedure is calling function here. But vice versa is not possible. A function cannot call a procedure. Now another difference between these two is that a function is compiled each time whenever you are calling it. But whereas procedure, it will be just compiled one time and you can call it again and again. So now next is function do not support try and catch block, whereas procedure support try and catch block. So next difference if I'll talk about is that function cannot have explicit transaction handling, whereas procedure supports explicit transaction. So what do you mean by explicit transaction is that where you begin a transaction statement and then ends and basically that transaction ends with either a commit or rollback. So in this video I have shown you difference between function and store procedure. So if you have any doubt related to this topic, then you can comment down below in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.